Why is Islam the truth?
It is the only explanation that fulfills.
Why is it the only explanation that fulfills?
It is complete and flawless
Why is it complete and flawless?
because it is from God.
Why is it from God?
Because God wants the best for us.
Hey, Browsy, hold your horses. Why does it feel the best for us?
Because we are His creation.
Why are we His creation?
I don't know.
Hey, I don't know too.
Talking about morality, the way that I like to think about it is the way that you can determine your source of morality is by taking something super basic. Like right now, waiting for my turn, I was just doing homework, right? So ask yourself, why are you doing homework? Okay, you're doing homework because you want to graduate high school. Why do you want to graduate high school? Because you want to get the ability to go to college. Why do you want to go to college? So that you can get a degree and make money. Why do you want to make money? Da 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 da. And if you lead the almost like endless chain of why questions, you get to the source of your reason for doing things, your morality source. For religious people, it's going to be God. But if you ask yourself, Kurt, I challenge you, if you ask yourself, why, and you get to the very core,
Let's do
why?
that.
Is it just because you've been biologically programmed to be the way you are? Is it all subjective, or you know what I mean?
So
Wait, should we all wait? I feel like we should all do that right now.
Yeah. All right. So what are we doing right now?
Okay, let's everybody
that would
mute
take
the.
way too long. That would take.
No,
way
no,
too
no.
long.
Do it for 1 minute.
Yeah.
How long will that take?
I mean, there's just 6
Let's just
Probably
try
a
it.
lot of
Let's just
deep
try it.
thought.
Let's just try it. Yeah, we'll
1
probably
minute.
get there. Okay, 1 minute. Nobody talk.
What's our starting point?
Wait,
What?
Grab pencil.
I'm muting everybody. Get a pen and paper if you can. Okay. 1 minute. I'm gonna start a timer and then I'm gonna mute myself. 1 minute. Lucas said like, why am I okay? Like, why are we on this stream right now? That could be the start of it. That could be the start, and then whatever your answer is to that, then ask why, and then why, and see if you can get there. Honestly, I'm gonna do it until I get an answer. Unless it takes. I'm just gonna say, okay. I'm gonna shut up. Go. Hey, wait, Lucas, real quick. I just unmuted you, Lucas. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Wait, the question is
what's up?
why? Why do I do? Why?
You follow a chain of whys. So why do I do my homework? Because I want to graduate high school. Why do I want to graduate high school? Because this, boom, 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 until you reach the source or as close as you can get.
Okay. So why? This is actually fascinating to me. So one more time. Why? Just you simply ask the question
I can
why.
wear earphones.
Why do you do that? 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 Why do you do that?
Why do I even care about this question?
Exactly. Why?
I don't know. Let me think though. Let's keep going. This is good. This is good. I'm muting everyone again. This is fire.
No, bro. Let's show off the homework. What did you come up with for your
Oh, I'm
first
not done yet. I'm not done yet.
question? Oh, okay.
Although, okay.
You gotta let him cook.
I got to. Well, should I even? Okay, just wait. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let Lucas cook. Free thinker. W. Okay.
Moment.
I actually did. This is the most. Might be. Let me unmute everybody. This might be the most. Definitely one of, if not the most interesting and simple thought experiment I've ever asked. But I'm actually surprised by where I got.
Yeah, me too.
Sheesh.
I'm surprised by where I got. It's a lot more simple than I thought.
Nice.
Show us.
Did
the
you ever
work.
reach a dead end? Where you
Yeah, I
couldn't
did it. I
answer?
did it like 3 different times.
Yeah. And any dead ends?
Yeah, every time I got to pretty much the exact same dead end.
Interesting.
Where?
Which is
Well, okay, you want me to start from
Yeah,
the last
from
one I
the
did?
beginning.
Okay. Wait, 1 sec. This is fascinating. Lucas, where did you come up with this?
I don't remember. I think I I have no idea. I heard it somewhere. I'm listening to like podcasts and YouTube 24/7, so I heard it
Yeah.
somewhere.
Okay, this is dope. Free thinker W. That's sick that you put that in your username. I was like, I gotta get free thinker in here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the third time I did it. But the other 2 times I ended up with the same action at the end. Or the same 2. It was like the last one and then the last one. Okay, so this one I said, so why? I picked something I do regularly. I work out regularly. Why do I work out? To be strong. Why do you want to be strong? To protect loved ones in my life. Why do you want to protect your loved ones? So they are safe. Why do you want them to be safe? It makes me feel happy. Why does it make you feel happy? Because I love them. Why do you love them? Because they love me. Why does their love for you matter? Because it feels good. Why does feeling good matter to you? Because I don't like feeling bad. Why don't you like feeling bad? Because it's gross. Why do you find it gross? It makes my life worse. Why do you want your life to be better? To protect my loved ones. Why do you feel to never protect your loved ones? Because it makes me feel good. That's the answer I got to every one, is it makes me feel good.
So you hit a circle right there.
Yeah, and the other 2 times I did it, like, for example, another one. Like, why do I want to make money? Why money? So I can provide. Why provide? Or so I can provide for myself. Why do you want to provide for yourself? So then I could then provide and care for others. Why do you want to care for others? And then I was like, why do I want to care? It always led back to, why do I want to care for my others, like my loved ones in my life? And then the last one is because it makes me feel happy. Like, I tried to not BS it. I tried to not BS it and be like, because of this. I was just like, why do I care? And in the end, every single time I got to, because this is like a shorter one. It makes me feel happy. Which sounds so freaking stupid, but I don't know. I did the thought experiment. That's what I got to.
You did it correctly.
All right,
Yeah.
we have concluded that Grayson should get back on the ganja. It makes him happy.
But no, it actually did it. It overall didn't. That's probably why I wanted to stop. Is that why I do everything? Bro, this is crazy. This is so...
Yeah, dude.
Okay, wait. So where did you guys get? Lucas?
Let's do Lucas.
Yeah,
Lucas, go
Lucas?
ahead.
All right. For me, since I'm arguing from like the religious standpoint, right? I'm a Christian. So it boiled down to, let's continue where I left off before. Homework, high school degree, college, money. Why do I want money? So that I can provide for my family. We hit a similar situation with you, right? Protect my family. Why do I want to protect my family? Because I feel like that's just my natural thing that makes me feel good, right?
Yeah.
And then we hit the same snag where you're at, where like, hold on, if we don't go further than this, you boil down your morality to how it makes you feel. So it's not rooted in anything that's objective. It's rooted in how it makes you feel. So if we take your same standard of morality, your reason, Grayson, and we apply it to someone in Nazi Germany, 1939, why do you kill Jews? It makes me feel good. You could apply that. You could say that with LGBTQ. Well, it feels natural for them. It makes them feel good. Their line of reasoning just boiled down to that same thought. So that's why I go a little deeper. I go beyond the feeling. Well, if my reason's not how I feel, because how I feel changes tomorrow, how I feel changes Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it doesn't matter. You have to find something objective. You know what I'm saying? And for me,
so you went past that.
God.
You got to the same point?
Yeah, I got to the same point of it makes me feel. Wow, I'm having a shin cramp right now. Saeed, Browsy, please, somebody take over. My shin is cramping so hard.
Rip.
We lost another
Alright,
soldier.
Okay, well, so Lucas, it sounded like he got to the same point as me and got to the point
Makes
of...
me feel happy.
All right,
Because-
we
but
back.
not
We
gonna
back.
lie, but no, not gonna lie. Lucas at the end was spitting there. Not gonna lie, he was spitting with the.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
Everyone comes to the same point of why do I have this Marvel poster right there? Because I like Marvel. Why do I like Marvel? Because it makes me feel good when I watch superheroes beat up people. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you don't go further than that,
Dude,
and you
this is-
leave it there, then your morality is 100% subjective based on the person. So what the Nazis were doing, you can't say that's entirely wrong because they took your same thought process.
Well, what if I could say what if I could say, maybe I could go deeper, like it feels good on like a, not like it feels good, like for example, something like momentary pleasure.
You're saying like on
eating
a
a
more
like eating a
spiritual-
donut feels good, but the reason it's like
fulfilling, feels fulfilling.
yeah, like meaning it feels good for minutes. Like a donut feels good for seconds.
Right.
Pick another momentary, like a drug feels good in the moment, and then there's like a boom. But some things are like, why do I want to be strong? Not because that feels good. It actually it feels like it feels fulfilling. Sure, it feels good for
think-
like minutes on end, hours on end, for like weeks on end. It feels
I
good.
think the only way to truly feel good is to deny yourself things that feel good.
Yeah, okay, so what I was going to say to Lucas, I agree with you, Timothy, is that if like the people who are doing, I don't think it actually makes them feel, well, I mean, I couldn't prove it because I'm not them, I can only speak for myself, but I would say that those people who were doing those atrocities, or even people who are gay, for example, I don't believe that actually makes them feel good.
I agree with you,
Like
but
long-term.
you got to realize, for example, we got Muslims on here, we got Christian, we got Grayson still on his journey trying to figure things out, and we're all gonna claim like, oh, I have this thing, it made me feel so fuzzy and warm inside, and I could live like this forever, and da 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 da. It's all subjective at the end of the day. I can't prove that you really feel that way. You can't prove that I really feel this way. So what do we do from here? You know?
I don't know. I think I got stuck 3 times. I'd like to hear what else you guys, if you guys did it and got to a point. I got stuck on why it makes me feel good, and then I was like, shit, I think this might take me like 30 minutes to think like, why do I even care if I feel good?
I
So,
actually got
that's
to
where
a
I got
point.
stopped. Browsy, what'd you get? This is
So-
again, I'm
so
gonna repeat
I-
myself. This is a fascinating thought experiment. I'm gonna do this every day.
Yes, sir.
So I was answering the question you said in the beginning, which is why am I on stream? So why am I on stream? Because I want to see Grayson find the truth, to be guided, or maybe I can contribute
Yes.
in some way. And then why? Because I want to see the pure man find the truth. Why? I don't know, but God instilled love in me for this man. I don't know why, and I feel very happy if I see this man find the truth. And why? I think it's because I feel like how I would want to feel this happy. Like if I was in your place, I want to experience this feeling of like finding the best thing ever, which is the real truth, God. You know, this is the thing that basically like the meaning of everything in life. Why? Because God gives us the best in this life and the afterlife. Why? Because God is perfect in every way and is the truth. Why? Because only God can have these attributes. Why? Because He's God. That's the end.
Because he's
So
God. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's
Because
how.
he's God.
Yeah.
Okay. This
So-
is so interesting.
Let me pose another question real quick.
Thank you for sharing,
So we-
Browsy.
No problem.
Yeah. So we just went over a lot of things that we boiled it down to the end of the day. It makes me feel good, right? But now I challenge you to think about, what about those things that you do that you hate, that you have to rely on discipline? This homework that I was just doing, I despise this homework. Why am I doing it? Eventually, for me at least, it boiled down to a value that I have. The value is putting my family above myself. I'm going to have to endure things if I want to have money and provide for them that I don't want to do. It's going to take away pleasure from me. So feeling is not the reason I'm doing this. It's because of a value that I have. But where did I get that value? That's where my thought experiment at the end of the day, the absolute point that it boils down to is God. Who sets the morality? Who sets the morality except the person that created morality? What other source are you going to go to? Are you going to go to your feelings that we just established differ between the Muslim and the Christian and the Nazi and the LGBTQ and all this? So that was my purpose in bringing up this thought experiment. It's like a theistic argumentation.
Yeah.
To me,
also,
I got
Actually-
stopped though. I like tried
Yeah.
to not say God Or I just tried to be extremely as unbiased as I possibly could, and then I just got to the it makes me feel good.
Yeah,
I
but
would
what
like
do
to
you
do it
That's
really
honesty.
believe?
What?
But what
again-
do you really believe?
About what?
So like you're saying you're trying to be unbiased.
Well, I just did the question like why, and every time I
Why
started
do you-
with a new one, I got to
No,
because
but
it makes me
don't
feel
think
good.
about why logically. Think about what do you think is why for you.
The only thing I know is it makes me feel good. Like every time I got back to caring for loved ones, and then the next one would be why do you want to care for loved ones? Like why do you want to be strong? Why do you want to make money? I want to make money so I can care. I got to care for loved ones. Why do I want to be strong? So I can care for loved ones. And then both time I was like, well, why do I want to care for loved ones? Other than the fact of like, well, then one time I went down the rabbit hole. Well, because they love me, and then and then it went all the way back to because I want to care for loved ones. Why do you want to care for? That's what it led to. And then the only reason I want to care for loved ones that I could decipher in that 8 minutes or however long we had was because it makes me feel good. Like that's the only real reason I could think of.
Yeah, so
Right.
Lucas was trying to point out what, like, for example, let's talk about, for example, the Israel and Gaza situation. So Israel feels good when those Palestinians are killed, and they conquer the land. So if it makes them feel good, does that mean it's the right thing to do? That's what he's saying. So each person thinks like this thing feels good or this thing feels good. If it makes you feel good, that doesn't mean it's the right thing. So the thing that makes it the right thing is what, like, God tells you what's the right thing. So you know what I'm saying. So that's
Well,
what
if we do it based on the thought experiment, like why does it make me feel good?
So Grayson's being super honest. Love
Yeah,
that. At
yeah,
the end of the
yeah.
day, his reason is not really God. Even if he
Yeah.
believes in God, he's going down this Islam rabbit hole.
Yeah.
It's not yet become his main purpose that's driving all of his actions. In fact, if you're watching the stream earlier, you'll see that the way that Grayson thinks about religion is as a mechanism to improve his life and feel the best that he can feel, right?
Yeah.
Confirm or deny?
Yeah. You're
I
absolutely
confirm.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're so
I
good.
All right,
confirm.
bet. So,
But like, why?
I'd like
if you ask me why I want to worship God, I would say,
Uh-huh.
well, because it makes me feel good.
right,
So then,
right. So,
Well,
let me
yeah,
let me take a very real hypothetical real quick, and it's a hypothetical, but it's happened to so many people throughout the centuries that it's worth thinking about.
All right.
Let's take your family, your parents, the Muslims, the Christians, the Jews. Very famous, honor your father and mother, right? Everybody agrees.
Yeah.
But what happens when your father and mother are abusive? Because you grew up with a great dad. I've seen your interview with your mom, Grayson. Beautiful
Hey,
family.
cheers, bro. Thank you, bro.
Of course, caring for them is gonna make you feel good. But what if you grew up with absentee parents? What if you grew up with drug addicts who beat you? But hold on, we still have this moral of honor your father and mother. But now it's not going to feel good to honor your father and mother. In fact, it's going to feel good to seek revenge against your father and mother. So what do you do when you're faced with that? You've
But
got
I would
the
argue
objective
that
moral
it doesn't
standard.
really feel good. Like it goes back to like it's not actually feeling good.
I think you say that now, but if you were put in that circumstance,
That's
it's
true, I
human
don't know.
nature. Yeah,
You
like
But I
wouldn't
don't
know,
think it would feel good. Like I don't think it would bring you peace.
It's not about.
All right, so
that's-
let's-
where-
Like then if you
So
ask me
great.
why does it feel
That's where
good
you need
because
God.
it brings you peace.
So great,
why
great.
do-
But let's say you don't take revenge, but also like the text, I mean, what God tells you to do is to like be good to them. So imagine they're being bad to you. So the normal thing, I guess, for a person who tries to feel good to do is to stay away from those people who are making them feel bad. So if they're making you feel bad, then you would stay away from them. So you keep feeling good. But God tells you that you should not do that. You should be good to them. Even if they are treating you badly, you should still be good to them. So in that situation,
But
you're always trying.
I think you
dealing
want to
with
do
them.
that because it makes you feel good. Like the other day I was reading a book and it said like squash all drama in your life. Basically do everything that you think that won't feel good in the moment because I promise it will make you feel good. And like the author was saying how his dad abused him. Actually this similar scenario, his dad abused him, but he still would, and his dad would never answer his emails or anything. And now he's a famous guy and he would still send him emails all the time of videos of what's going on in his life. And he said, why did I do it? Because it makes me feel good. And I was like, and then he was like, get rid of all the drama in your life. So there was like drama in my life. So then I went right at it and I reached out to the person and I was like, okay, that made me feel good. even though I felt wronged. And then,
Okay, now imagine.
like,
imagine
I
you
just
have
keep
a-
going back to it because it feels good.
Okay, but imagine
I
you have
think
a, for
I found a
example.
good reason for mine.
Okay.
What was
yes.
yours, Timothy?
All right, so
Himothy,
I
sir.
did why am I in the stream instead of doing my homework? Like Lucas is doing his homework because
doing
I'm
both.
having fun. You know, I think I'm gonna learn something. I'm gonna improve myself in a way that like my homework is not gonna do realistically. Like my geometry. Okay, here's the thing. My geometry is not as important as the afterlife if it's
As the
infinite.
meaning of life,
So like,
like what is geometry gonna do for
yeah,
you?
bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, so the
Wait,
reason I'm in the
could I
stream
do? Okay, why are you on the stream? Can you just answer with the
so I
answers
can
you
learn
put?
and improve.
Okay, why do you want to learn and improve?
So I can live my life to the fullest because like I can't live my life to the fullest unless I'm enjoying every moment, having fun,
Okay,
learning
so
everything I can.
Why do
what?
you want to live your life to the fullest and not, commit sh or self deletion right now? Because a lot
Yeah,
of people,
so
that's a
I
real
did it. I
desire.
did it a few times, and then in the end, my conclusion was just why not? Why not go 100% in everything? You like I put my computer up. I was cleaning up my room. It's like 8:30. I was making my bed because why not? Why not have a clean environment?
So
So
wait, what was
for
your end?
you,
What was your end?
Just
you
why
feel
not?
good.
So
Why
Why
not
not?
do
wait,
everything 100%
Why
and
not?
never
but okay,
ever?
but I'll tell you why not. Because it will be too much work. You wanna relax? Just relax. Why do all this work? Just
True.
But
relax. Like why
Browsie's
do?
straight
YOLO.
on right now.
Just why tire yourself, man? If you have no reason, just don't do it. Just sit down,
You only live
relax.
once, bro.
So you have to have a reason to do the work. Otherwise, why are you working yourself? Why are you making yourself
Okay,
tired?
but what's the point of life if there's there's nothing? So like
Okay, but
how do I
so for me the point is to please God. So for example, if I'm cleaning my room, cleaning my or like helping my mom, helping my dad, it's because I want to please God. Why do I want to
Why do you
please
want to
God?
please God?
Okay, because I want God to reward me to go to heaven. I want God to love me. I want to
Because
love
it feels
God
good.
because God gave me so much.
because it feels good.
Wait, why do you want God to reward you?
I have different answers.
Okay, no, okay,
Okay, safe.
There's another thing. It's because I want to be thankful to God as well. Like
Why do
this
you want
is
to be
the
thankful to God? Because it
because He
feels
gave me.
good.
No, it's because He gave me so much. It's because He gave me.
Okay.
Right, and also, if you're not thankful to God, then He can take away everything you have. So you should be thankful to God. Otherwise, God, He will not like that, bro.
He
So
will not
why do
like
you want
that.
everything?
No, no,
Why do you
no.
want everything?
Yeah.
Because it
And,
feels
and,
good.
and I mean, it
Wait,
also
say-
feels good. Yeah. Look, there are multiple things. It feels good. You should do it.
Okay.
And you should not do it. You should not do it. So if you don't do it, it's bad. If you do it, it's good, and it feels good at the same time. Perfect.
Safe, what was yours?
All right. It starts. Why am I on stream? You just
Okay.
asked me back the question, all right?
Okay.
So ask me why am I on stream?
Okay, safe. All right, here we go. Safe. Why are you on stream, little boy?
I like Grayson
Yo, pause. Why do you like Grayson?
because he's trying to find the truth.
Why is he trying to find the truth? Or-
Because I find Islam to be the truth.
Wait. Back up. Wait. You like Grayson. Why do you like Grayson? Because he's trying to find the truth. Why do you
Yeah, that
like
doesn't
that
make
Grayson?
sense.
Why do you like that Grayson is trying to find the truth?
Because I find Islam to be the truth.
Okay, why?
So
do you
that's why
find-
I like that you are trying to find the truth.
Okay, why do you like? Wait, why is Islam the truth?
It is the only explanation that fulfills.
Why is it the only explanation that fulfills?
It is complete and flawless
Why is it complete and flawless?
because it is from God.
Why is it from God?
Because God wants the best for us.
Hey, Browsy, hold your horses. Why does it feel the best for us?
Because we are His creation.
Why are we His creation?
I don't know.
Hey, I don't know too.
I don't know
So wait,
why
real
we're
quick.
His
Let's all go. Okay, so mine was because it makes me feel good. Safe. What was yours? And Browsy, Lucas, Timothy.
Let me see.
Why not?
Because
live
we are
life
God's
to the fullest? Why
creation.
not do everything you can? Why not be happy? Why not be content? Just why not?
Why not? Okay. Why
Yes.
not? Because
For
we are God's
me-
creation. Because it makes me feel good.
For me,
For
why
me-
do I do stuff that I hate? Why
Can
do
someone
I
write this down?
Why
the
do I
chat?
do push-ups when I'm tired? Why do I do things with discipline and not with how I feel? Is because of my values. Why do I have my values? I attribute that to God. So it boils down to my values, and then what defines my values is God. So at the end of the day, that's the absolute point.
Okay, so basically wherever we stop, I think is where we do not know the answer, and we still need the answer to the
I
question
think
to be answered.
I think
So
at the
why
end
is
it's
it
always
Grayson wants to
Okay,
always be
but-
happy or achieve happiness? Why is it that God? Why are we God's creation? I also came up to the another idea. Why the last one was like because we are rewarded or punished. So why are we rewarded or punished? That was also one of the questions I don't know the answer to. It was like I want to do this to reach heaven. Okay, so why do I want to reach heaven? Because it's eternal. And why is it eternal? Because God meant it to be. And why does God want it to be? To reward or punish? Why does he want to reward or punish?
So I think basically it goes back to what Browsy was saying when he ended up at because God is perfect. So the answer to all your metaphysical questions right there, why is heaven this? Why is the justice system, the heavenly justice system set up this way? It boils down to because God is perfect. So I think for most religious people, that's what is going to be the absolute point. Why are my values this way? Because God. Why do I care about what God thinks? Because God is perfect and he created morality itself.
To answer your
But there,
question, Safe, about like how why is heaven like is the reward? Why is like this eternal? Why did God create this eternal reward of heaven? It's because this is how we humans work. We need a motivator, and we need like a negative like thing that deters us. So God created hell and heaven. Hell is something that we should be scared of, so we avoid doing haram things, and heaven is something that attracts us, so we can do good things in hope to, you know, to pursue heaven. Otherwise, if you have no, you know, something that you're trying to pursue, then you're less motivated to pursue it. So God is giving you things to motivate you. So like this is
I
scientifically.
believe that that's actually a strong point. That the fact that if it wasn't eternal, maybe I wouldn't be deterred from the bad things. I'd be like, all right, it would be a couple of however long, many years, and
because
then I'd
hope,
be out.
hope.
Yeah. God is
Yeah.
just giving you like the
Okay. So,
ultimate motivation, basically. Like
but
motivation,
why?
eternal motivation, you know.
But why did God create us? Do you have the answer to that?
Why did God create us? Yeah, so I have a theory about it, which is based on like revelation. I mean, I don't know. So it's because there's a hadith that says, you know, maybe it's a hadith, I think, says that, you know, if God, if we were creatures that did not make any sins, then God would create other creatures that sin so he can forgive them. So I think God created us so he can have a sort of species that he can forgive. So there are, you know, the angels, they don't sin, but the humans, they can sin, and God will forgive them for their sins. So that's why we are like this sort of species that God creates, and we have our own free thinking, and through our free thinking we reach God. So like this is like the most, how can I say, like the most a real way of you know, like
But
real belief, like because you're not
isn't
forced to believe, you
but
find
Gin
God
is like
when,
that. Gin.
what is it?
I think
Uh,
Yeah, you're right. Let me think about this.
so
Yeah, I need
it's
to
not a
think about
complete
this.
Yo,
answer.
boys, I gotta
Yeah,
wrap
yeah.
up. I want to finish with
Yeah,
our final
too.
thoughts. Also, Kai, welcome to the stream.
Hello, everyone.
I gotta
Hey,
wrap
Kai.
up in about 2 minutes. So,
All right, we'll wrap
my
up.
conclusion so far is that Kai, did you happen to do the why question? My conclusion
Yeah.
is because things feel. Oh, you did it. Mine was because it makes me feel good, and I now am. It's like a fly in my ear. I need to figure out why things make me feel good. So, thank you, Lucas. You just changed
Thank you,
my life.
Lucas.
Kai, what do you want? Do you want to share yours, or do you want to share your end result?
Yeah,
This
so
is
like
fascinating to me.
the reason why I was on this live stream is because I guess I want to lead people to Christ. I want to lead people to Christ because I don't want to see people suffer in themselves, in hell or in this life. And then I don't want people to suffer because it bothers my conscience. And it bothers my conscience because it doesn't, feel good. I just want to know that I contributed to getting people out.
Okay.
And then it eventually does go back to feel good heaven, but
Wait, so what was your end one?
it was just, I guess, not bothering my conscience, probably.
So, damn, guy's deep. So not bothering your conscience. So, does that feel good?
Yeah, to know I'm doing something. I don't know if I planted seeds, if I have planted seeds. Amen.
Why do you want to plant seeds?
So I can see people flourish.
Why do you want to see people flourish?
Why do I want to see people flourish?
Yeah, why do you want to
Because
see
it
people
wouldn't
do
be
good?
beneficial. Because if other people don't flourish, then I don't flourish. Then it causes other people to not flourish.
Okay, why do you want this chain
So-
reaction of people doing good to go on?
In philosophy, that's called utility, by the way. That's the morality
yeah.
based on utility. How you do things based on how good they're going to be to improve society. And that's how everybody kind of lifts each other up.
Yeah, that's true. But we also can't. Yeah, but it could be twisted too, because I think Thomas Aquinas or someone talks about like we can't have the end. We can't reach the end by doing horrible things. I mean, that's communism, maybe some atheism.
Hey, we ain't no commies.
I know, but I'm saying some
I
people
Sir,
with
USA.
utilitarianism, you do horrible things to justify the ends, but we can't do that. That's a cheat code.
I think I
So
can
what
elaborate.
are we at? I
can
don't know
elaborate.
why I want to do anything because it makes me feel good. So I guess
can
I'm just a
elaborate on
hedonistic
mine.
little bitch. Sorry.
Better be
Yeah.
quiet.
I'm at
So-
why are humans created?
Well, God didn't have to create us.
Yeah,
He could've
exactly.
just-
So
So
why
are
were
humans
we
created? I don't know.
I think
Yeah, you got with I don't know.
everyone-
I don't know either.
Everyone.
Why
is gonna
are
get
we
to-
here?
I
because it
was
feels good.
reading the chat, and one said that that this reason exists in the Quran actually. And I was thinking about it. I remembered one of the verses that God said to the angels that I want to make a representative on earth as a, yeah. So we are like
Yeah.
what holds earth.
Mhm.
I mean, controls around earth or something like
Yeah,
that.
but why
Yeah.
create Earth too? Like,
Well,
why create anything? The
Because
thing
he's
is,
the creator. I don't know.
if we go back to
yeah,
Genesis,
I think this is like where we reach a limit.
when we
Yeah, I
go to
think-
Genesis 1,
Yo, I'm
it was
adding
talking-
everyone
we
in here.
can't-
I gotta
we
I gotta
can't
go
know
in
everything.
60 seconds.
That's the thing.
Okay.
Only
So
God knows
everyone
everything.
is
We
always
cannot
going to
know.
get to because it feels good, and then if you're religious, you're basically going to always get to because God willed it. And I think, adding on to what Lucas said, because, like, I think it would be because it feels good. Why does it feel good? God willed it. Why did He will it? And then that's the end.
Because he's
Hey,
perfect.
did
That's really what you
anyone?
get.
Yeah.
Mike, Solid, Dave, welcome in. Did you guys happen
Hey,
to do
how's it
the?
going?
Hello. Did you guys happen to do the thought experiment? Want to share results before
Yeah,
I
I
end the
did
stream?
mine.
Wanted to give y'all the chance to share.
I did
Yeah,
it.
actually
I
did
did it.
mine, and
I didn't bother.
wanna go
I would
first,
I would end
you
up
know.
for my own personal enjoyment. That's why I do everything.
That's where I got to.
Right.
I ended
Sala?
up, it's there's a reason I do things that's either because God commanded or it's my desire. This is the two conclusions I came up with, and I think if you do more what God asks you to do and do less of your desire, then you're gonna be more fulfilled, I think. That's what I came
So
up with,
more
yeah.
fulfilled.
I think
Yeah.
if you guys will let me, for me, I think the human naturally craves pleasing the creator. Like God made the human in a way so that like whatever God wants is what is good for the creation. So a human, when he goes, he feeds someone, he helps someone out. That naturally feels good, but that's only the first step. That's only like, the spark to start the fire. The real goal should be to like just do things to please God, because it's like, at some point, you might do a good thing and you might not get that nice feeling. You might not get that like You might go help someone, feed someone on the street, and they might just flip you off and like throw the food in your face. And you know what? At the end of the day, you had the good intention and you did it. And creating that habit is gonna make the world a better place. And I think, you know, in that moment exists leaving what feels good and putting above it what you were commanded to do. Because, and even that, sometimes you bring in the argument of there's reward, there's punishment. Even that, eventually, you should aim to push that aside and just do it because you were asked, out of love for the Creator.
But why do you want to do that, Mr. Man?
Because of conviction of His higher knowledge. And when you come and you open the book and you see what He's come with, you reach like you start to kind of consume such a level of existence that you're like you can't help but forfeit your existence. You're just saying like, and I'm here, I'll do whatever.
Yeah.
And bro, like after a certain period of time, you start doing things that are pleasing to Him. And this is, I'm not speaking from personal experience. And at no point am I claiming to be at this state. But I'm saying from the stories and the literature we're reading of these people that have come and passed, we hear stories of these people who, you know, they gave away all of their earnings multiple times in their life, which is like essentially, you know, going into bankruptcy, but out of charity. Like they go bankrupt just giving charity, and they continue to do it. And like it hurts. It's difficult. So you can't say it feels good. But
well, I mean, that's just the result that I got to every time I
know. No, I'm not saying your experience is invalid or incorrect. I'm just saying, yeah, there is a point where you reach where the feeling is just pleasing Him, and it's pleasing the Creator, and that's sufficient.
But then I feel like I could ask it again, like, why do I, if I got to that point of want to please God, why do I want
in
to
the
please
Quran,
God? I think I would go back to like, well, it makes me feel better than not doing it.
Yeah, in the Quran, it's we have a verse that says, وَمَا خُلِقَ الْإِنسُ وَالْجِنُّ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Man and jinn were not created except to worship. In that alone is, you know, it kind of dispels everything for me. To say like, you don't need to feel good, you don't need to, and this world is a test. Like if this, yeah.
I was just going to say, you mentioned jinn. They existed before humans, and they have free will. So I think Browsey's theory of humans were invented or created.
Yeah, we already discussed that. Yeah.
Oh,
we already said that that's not a good reason. Yeah.
My bad.
Anyway, this is all like it's not relevant to us. We're not jinn. We're humans.
I gotta head out and end the stream, guys.
Does the Quran not say Allah is not made greater by your worship of Him?
No, He's not.
No, it benefits us to worship Him.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
so if I don't worship Him,
yeah, God says
He doesn't need you.
God says this. God says this in the Quran.
He says, "I will not benefit from your worship. You will be the ones that will benefit from this."
It's
but
after
created us to worship Him. So.
It's after the greatest verse in the Quran. Some claim it's the greatest verse called Ayatul Kursi, the throne. It follows it. You know, He says, "La ikraha fi ad-din, تبين الرشد من الغي فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ويؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام لها والله سميع عليم." يعني whoever holds on to that, they've won. الله ولي الذين آمنوا يخرجون من الظلمات إلى النور والذين كفروا أولياءهم الطاغوت يخرجون من النور إلى الظلمات أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون. يعني these people, they choose to believe what they believe.
Right.
And these people choose to believe what they believe. They're all gonna reap their fruits. It doesn't matter.
Hey, thank you guys for coming on here. I gotta wrap it up right there.
Thank you, Grayson. Thank you so much.
9 hours.
Thank you. This is great.
9.5, bro.
9.5. Oh my God.
May God bless us all.
We're going for 10 hours.
I'm glad I got to enter.
Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you, Grayson. See you.
Goodbye. Bye, Mike. Bye, Mr. Man. Bye, Dave. Bye, Kai.
Bye, Gray.
Bye, Salah, Timothy, Lucas.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for giving us a chance to speak.
Have a good night, bro.
It's Grayson here. I have a message for you, and the message will be different based on the fact if you're fat or if you're not fat. Anyways, I'm Grayson Brock, a 21-year-old kid from Texas. I'm just like you, except one day I stopped smiling and I said, you know what? I'm gonna change my life for the better. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. And I continue to wake up on the wrong side of the bed every single day because I'm that guy that was in the chat. Anyways, if you'd like to directly support free speech and the continued documentation of my life, you can click the first link below and purchase me a coffee. And if you're fat, use that money to get a personal trainer instead. Don't click the first link below if you're fat. W's in the chat.